Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. What do you expect? Tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Some hard running there through a tackle. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough for a first down here. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score South Carolina 7, Texas 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. It's Lacy. Close to the tight end. What a catch! Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Try the extra point. And it's good. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll test the right side here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll weave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Gamecocks will line up here on 1st down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. Now it's 2nd down here. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Tackle made after a big gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lacey. Catch made on the left side. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's a small game, but look who they threw the football to, the fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They're looking for some space. It's Morris. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Running through the tackle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score. South Carolina.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 83. Set to kick this one. Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They feed the fullback this time. And that will pick up the first down, a spot at the 38.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. There he just slips through for a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Lacey. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Replay goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Handoff from the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
And it's a direct snap. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. 2nd down and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
South Carolina, 21, Texas.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off. Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 from the.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Lacey. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we could talk about this happening? A throw to a fullback to pick up the first down. The defense completely forgot about it.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Sims. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on first down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's a carry for the fullback. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Has the first still on the move. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To throw, it's Lacy. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Caught by the receiver. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. There's contact on the throw. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. The 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. A crucial pick six.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
South Carolina, 28, Texas.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
83, set to kick this one away. Texas.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
First and goal, handoff. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And they'll use the ground game here. Jukes to get free. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up. A play action looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Handoff on a single back formation. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Give it to the back again. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Gamecocks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score South Carolina 35.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 83 set to kick it off. Texas.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
South Carolina.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Davis. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Hello.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Moves left out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
I just don't think there's anything else you
What
can
do you
do as a
mean
play
it
caller.
should
You've
be
got to
on?
be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta get maintenance.
Confusion
Look
on the
at it.
snap count. A false start.
Regarding that, I don't know why it would be off.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Hand off to the single back. They test the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Gamecocks will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Morris. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14. Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Hunt. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Texas Longhorns will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession hit on the very first play. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, finally, some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. We'll hand it off. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff heading left. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Look out, room to run here. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one. but it will set up fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And they hand it off to the back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. This was a case